All right, guys, the Arkansas CW, Ron here, and I'm with Rena, AJ, and Julio. How are you guys doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Good, good.
Nice to meet you.
So we're here to talk about your film At Last, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So can you give me a brief synopsis of the movie?
Sure. So At Last is a short a 13-minute short about a girl who comes out on prom night with the help of her best friend. It stars George Lopez, Zachary Godsagan, Marlene Forte. So incredible cast, coming of age film, and we're super happy to be here.
Definitely. And what made you guys want to attach your name to this film, this short film?
Well, the story was very relatable. Lorena writes great dramatic scripts that pull on your heartstrings. So as soon as I read the script, I said, yeah, absolutely, let's make this. We can do it. So it was really just a story of relationships and coming of age, and teenage high school life, which can be so overwhelming and complicated for a 14, a 17, 18-year-old. So I thought that the story had to be shared.
Definitely. And for you, Julio?
It's a story that has to be told. You know what I mean? We have to tell these stories. We have to really find out these stories are inclusive. They tell you nobody want to talk about them, but we have to bring them up for the audience to see them. And also we a lot of people are going through these things. So this story is so relatable with a lot of teenagers, older people too. And when I heard about the story, I read the script. I saw how committed the team are. I'm like, I have to jump in and be a part of this amazing film.
Definitely. And what was the inspiration behind all this?
The inspiration was just trying to write something from the heart. I wanted to write something that I wish I would have had in high school. So when I was thinking of my high school years and how much that was hard for me, I thought about prom and how I wish I could relive it. So I wanted to make a film that I can relive my prom in, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
So that was the seed or the inception for the film.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't relate. I didn't go to my prom.
Oh, no.
No, I was a hermit. I didn't like people.
Yeah.
So I was just like, my parents were like, you want to go to prom? Not really. No.
Oh, wow.
You might
okay.
like the story then. 'Cause
Yeah.
you might relive it
Yeah,
vicariously in some way.
Did, so,
Definitely.
Yeah.
So any anecdotes about between filming or after filming? Any fun stories that you may have?
It was just surreal to have, once we were finally on set. I mean, we shot in January of 2020, so before the pandemic, and we got to all be on set together. We didn't know that was going to be the last time for a while, like who knew? But it was just amazing to have these group of actors who I had just envisioned when writing the film, and for them to be there and to say these words and to be just a family. It was really surreal to have everyone there.
Definitely. The names you were throwing out, George
Yeah.
Lopez, that stuck out to me, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And what was that like being on set with him?
A dream. I mean, he's such a generous man, and I mean,
Good heart.
Yeah, we
Great
were
heart.
nervous, but he just makes you feel so comfortable, and he knew this character, and he brought so much heart to it. He's a father himself, so he was able to really relate to the material and give just a heartfelt performance where everyone's like, oh my God, and they start crying when they see him in the film.
It's another side of him that we haven't seen, and I think he was excited to share that.
Right. I was going to say, I'm used to crying laughing at him, but not crying him bearing his soul to us.
Sure, making yourself laugh to not feel so emotional. Yeah, absolutely. I totally get it. And I think that's thus far during this festival run, I think the audience has been really mentioning that and bringing that up. I'm not used to seeing him this way, and I love it, and it's such a great job. So yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And another thing was, it was a childhood dream. When I was a kid, I liked to be an actor. I'm a musician, but the acting thing was a great thing. But I would have never thought, watching Jurassic Park, one of my favorite films, years down the line, Dean Cundy was going to be our cinematographer.
Right.
That was a dream come true. And watching him work with Lorena hand in hand, that was just an absolute dream. It was surreal.
Just pinching yourself every so often, I'm awake.
I'm at work. This is my job. We're just shooting a movie.
It's actually happening.
Yeah.
I think if you look at it, George Lopez, the evolution that he had for people, even for me, I remember growing up and laughing too. But when you start, you come to find out his backstory and where he came from, and it's so relatable to our stories too. Growing up with one of the parents and all kind of different stuff. So I think sometimes synergies get you together, and that's how he got so related to this story to Zach. You know what I mean? He's amazing too. You know, all these actors just came together, but basically, if you look at it, you know what I mean, it comes all from the writing and from a story. You know what I mean? They're putting all these people together, and at the end, you know, it's like a tying a bow with having George Lopez, Zach, and everybody. You know, but he's amazing in this film. He's so present, and he be so supportive about the film even after. Now he's like always trying to find out what is going on, and we're in the progress of working on something else with him too. So it's really great.
Oh wow, that's super exciting. Hopefully next year you guys come back and you tell us what it is.
Absolutely.
Any websites or social media you guys want to promote today?
Sure. So our film's Instagram is at Last Short Film on Instagram, and then at Lorena Gordon everywhere else. But yeah, we're constantly posting current festivals and where to screen the film. We'll be on HBO next month in September.
Whoa.
So yeah,
That's exciting.
Really exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so please check it out if you haven't been to the festival or haven't been able to see it. We'll be on HBO come September on HBO Max. So at last at HBO Max.
And we're going to be working together on the next. You can go to TomorrowlandProductions.com too, and you can find us in social media too as the Tomorrowland Productions too. So we're really excited of what is coming for all of us.
Awesome. I'm borrowing a friend of mine's HBO account, so
Yeah.
hopefully I can we can stream it for.
And let us know what you think.
I most definitely. I'll follow you guys on Instagram and I'll let you guys know. Well, thank you guys for your time. We appreciate it so much.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
Of
You're
course.
Bye
amazing.
guys, it was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.